In episode 8, Sokhun will start working at his father's company. We will definitely get to see the dark side of Sokhun. Sokhun will even hurt Rona emotionally. He will have to do things that he would never do. When he will do those things, we will all start believing that he's actually gone evil because his acting will be very believable. But I firmly believe it will all be an act and he will have to do all those hurtful things to Rona so that his dad doesn't go after Rona. Sokhun still loves Rona and he's doing it for her. Sokhun has realized that he can't save Rona or his mother without any power, and the only way to get power is by being on Dante's side. In season 3, we know that Hera Palace kids are not kids anymore, as now they have grown up. The kids are actively taking part in fighting against the evil adults, and that's Sokhun's strategy to fight with Dante. Sokhun doesn't want his mother to kill Dante, so that's why he has stepped in. The biggest blow for Dante will be when his only child will betray him in the end. Moving on, auditions for the resident musicians for Chonga Art Center will start. From the preview, we see that Rona, Jenny, Minhyuk and Eun Byul will be participating in these auditions. In episode 7, Suryeon is meeting up with that famous soprano Clark, and she asks for a favor regarding Bae Ro Na. It must be a favor to let Rona participate in the Chonga Center resident auditions. While preparing for the auditions, Rona will miss her mother even more. Now that Sokhun has also left her, so it will get even harder for her to cope with everything. But she will stay strong for the sake of her mother. I think Rona will win the audition, which will make Rona a resident of Chonga Art Center, and then Seo Jin will have no way to kick her out and will have to bear with Rona every day. Seo Jin will find out that it was Suryeon who was behind all this. Seo Jin will rush to Suryeon's office in Chonga school and destroy her office. Seo Jin will be extremely angry at Suryeon. Most probably Eun Byul will continue to take those drugs that her caretaker brings for her. In episode 7, we can see that Eun Byul has started losing her memory. When her caretaker brings her the drugs, she feels dizzy, and after that she had even forgotten that she was in university now. Eun Byul is having negative side effects of that drug which her caretaker injected into her. In season 2, when Seo Jin begs Yoon to remove Eun Byul's memories, Yoon warns Seo Jin that this drug is very dangerous and it can leave very deadly side effects. The first time when in season 2 Eun Byul got that drug, she didn't get any side effects. But this season we can see that she has started getting those side effects. Eventually Eun Byul will go into critical condition. It is possible that she will forget everything eventually. As the drug removes memories, so maybe Eun Byul will even forget herself and her family and her past. But I still think there's a chance she can be saved. I think in order for Eun Byul to get better, she needs to remember her lost memories. If Eun Byul recovers her lost memory of Seo Jin killing Yun Hee, the drug side effect will wear off. And now comes the next part, which is related to this. I think this time Eun Byul's dad, Hyung will be the one who will force Eun Byul to recover her lost memories. Yoon will see how traumatized Bae Ro Na is, and he also wants to find the killer of Yun Hee to avenge her death. So Yoon will meet up with Eun Byul and ask her questions from the day at the cliff when Yun Hee died. When Eun Byul will say that she doesn't remember anything, Yoon will find out that there's some problem and that someone used the memory removing drug on her. But Yoon will think it's Seo Jin. So Yoon will meet up with Seo Jin and fight with her. But Seo Jin will say that she didn't use any drug on Eun Byul. Seo Jin and Yoon both will become suspicious now as to who removed Eun Byul's memories. As Eun Byul will start forgetting everything, so there's a chance that Seo Jin herself will have to make Eun Byul remember the day at the cliff. Also, if something bad happens to Eun Byul, it will be the most painful thing for Seo Jin. Now let's talk about Sokyung. Dante had admitted Sokyung to, I guess, an orphanage. Sokyung is definitely not ready for what's about to happen to her. Sokyung has been pampered all her life, so now at this new place she will constantly be battling other girls. Sokyung will tell the girls that her dad will come and save her, but the girls will laugh at her because it will be an orphanage and being at this place means Sokyung have no parents. So the girls there will not believe Sokyung and think that she she's delusional. Seokyoung then will eventually find out that Dante was the one who admitted her to this orphanage. Seokyoung will go insane when she will find the truth about her dad. She will try to harm herself, after which the center will lock her up in a room because it's unsafe to keep her out. Seokyoung will be starved. She will live a very hard life here, and here she will remember how she hurt her twin sister Minsola. Because Minsola was also an orphan when Seokyoung met her, and Seokyoung used to bully Minsola because of that. Now Seokyoung will feel how it must have felt like to be in Minsola's shoes. I think this place will serve as a major character development for Seokyoung. In episode 7, Suryeon finally found out that Seokyoung is her daughter. Suryeon's main motive for the next episode will be to find Seokyoung and save her. Suryeon will find out that Seokyoung is not in Italy and is actually locked somewhere by Dante. After constant searching, Suryeon will finally find the location of the center where Seokyoung is. That place will be highly guarded by Dante's bodyguards, but Suryeon will also bring her guards too, and then she will fight herself with the guards, and then she will break the lock of the room where Seokyoung is locked and rescue her. Seokyoung will hug Suryeon and cry. She will be very ashamed for leaving her mother because it was Suryeon who saved her and her fake dad was fooling her. Dante will also be at that place to stop Suryeon, but Suryeon and Seokyoung will manage to escape. There is a chance that when Dante will be following them and trying to stop them from escaping, at this scene Seokyoung will find out that Suryeon is actually her birth mother. Or maybe Suryeon will tell Seokyoung later on when they will be out of all this mess. Everyone was wondering when Alex Lee, Logan's brother, who was showed in only one episode, will return. I think Alex will have a scene in episode 8. Alex will be meeting with Mr. Baek Jung-ki. Mr. Baek will find out that Logan has now woken up. So this is the perfect time to make a deal with Logan's family. Seo Jin and Baek Jung-ki's plan was to sell Logan to his family and get money in return. But I think Alex will not be working with his parents and will have his own motive. So he will make a separate offer to Mr. Baek. Mr. Baek is hungry for money, so I think he will betray Seo Jin and sign a deal with Alex Lee. Mr. Baek will give Alex the location of Logan Lee. Alex's plan is to use his brother Logan to fight against Dante because he wants to take revenge on Dante for what he did to his brother. Seo Jin, on the other hand, will make the deal with Logan's family, but Seo Jin have something very evil planned. I think Seo Jin will inject Logan with memory-removing drug, and in that way, Logan will forget all his memories with Suryeon and the memories of the day of his bombing. Seo Jin is angry at Suryeon, and Logan wasn't nice to Seo Jin either when he was working as Gu Ho Dong at her school. So Seo Jin will remove Logan's memories to get revenge. Logan will either end up with Alex Lee or his parents, but either way, Logan will wake up and not remember anything, which will further make complications as Logan was the only one who knew so much about Dante's secret. Suryeon will eventually meet Logan, but he will not remember her, which will make Suryeon very sad. But eventually, Suryeon will try to bring back Logan's memories by repeating all their good memories with him. And finally, Logan will remember everything. Because in no way it's possible that Logan will get to come back to Suryeon so easily. So I believe the twist will be that he will lose his memories. So that was it for today's video. Comment down below with your thoughts and views. Please do subscribe to the channel. It helps me a lot in making these videos. Thank you so much for watching, Drama Family. Take care, and I'll see you all with the next video very soon. Bye bye.